1962, Alcatraz Escape, the story of three missing men. Once you enter, you can never leave. Introducing the world's most notorious prison. Alcatraz Prison, located in the waters off San Francisco, USA, was infamous as the inescapable prison. It housed some of history's most notorious criminals, including Charles Manson and Al Capone. Only one escape attempt was ever recorded, but its success remains a mystery. On the deep night of June 11, 1962, thick fog covered San Francisco Bay. In Alcatraz Prison, odds deemed impossible to escape, three men quietly slipped out of their cells. Frank Morris and the Anglin, brothers John and Clarence, had spent months carefully planning their escape. The guards believed they were sleeping soundly in their beds, but in reality, fake heads lay on their pillows. Under the cover of darkness, the three men moved like shadows. Months earlier, Frank Morris discovered an air vent in his cell. It was only about 30 cm x 15 cm small for a person to pass through, but he refused to give up. The wall is more corroded than I thought, he realized. Armed with a small spoon, he began scraping at the wall. Every night, little by little, he carved away at the concrete. John and Clarence did the same in their own cells. Dust filled the air as they worked, forcing them to hold back their coughs. During the day, they discreetly flushed the debris down the toilet. After each session, they covered the vent again to avoid suspicion. Finally, they had tunneled through to a service corridor. Housing pipes and boilers, the first step toward freedom. But getting out of their cells wasn't enough. The guards checked on them every night to confirm they were in bed. Frank had an idea. If they realize we're gone, it's over. We need to make them think we're still here. They gathered materials from around the prison: toilet paper, soap, toothpaste, newspaper, and even real human hair from the barber shop. John grinned. This hair looks like it came straight from a salon. The finished dummy heads looked incredibly realistic. On the night of the escape, they carefully placed them on their pillows. When the guards checked the cells, the three prisoners appeared to be sound asleep. Having crawled into the service corridor, the men moved upward toward the roof. "Be quiet. If they hear us, we're finished," Frank whispered. The narrow space forced them to crawl carefully. One by one, they climbed upward. They cut through a wire fence, then slid down a drain pipe to the ground. Everything was going according to plan. Now they only had one final step left. The cold Alcatraz night wind hit their faces as they reached the shore. They pulled out a makeshift raft they had secretly prepared. This raft was made of 50 stolen raincoats, stitched together in the prison workshop. Using adhesive and heat, they waterproofed the material and inflated it like a tube. "We have to ride the currents properly. If we go this way, we'll reach San Francisco's mainland," Frank instructed. With powerful strokes, they rowed into the dark waters. By 1:30 a.m., the three men silently vanished into the bay. For 17 years, the FBI searched for them, but never found a trace. Authorities declared them dead, claiming they had drowned. However, no bodies were ever discovered. Years later, their families reported receiving anonymous Christmas cards. In 2013, the FBI received a letter stating, "We are alive." Did they really survive? On June 11, 1962, three men escaped from Alcatraz, and to this day, their story remains a mystery.